What's going on, guys? Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking about the Sebastian Rogers case again. I thought that the interview, and I still do, I think the interviews that Katie gave, Chris and Katie gave, I thought it was an interview to try to, it's just my opinion, guys. I thought it was an interview just to try to save face, kind of look, make themselves look a little better in the public's eye. That's what I thought about, the interview that Katie done by herself and the interview that they both done together. Now, people are saying that they do have an attorney, and their attorney is working behind the scenes. That's the reason why you didn't see their attorney with them on the news, is that the attorney was there, but just behind the scenes. And I'm gonna find out. I did reach out to Fox 17 to ask them if that is true about them having an attorney, and have not heard back from them yet. So hopefully I'll get an email back from them pretty soon. Let's see. Oh yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this video, I was going to do a video about everybody's comments on my last video, but I kind of had an epiphany, guys. Laying in the bed thinking about it last night, it hit me, and I kind of want to make one of my hopefully good points here. I don't know, somebody may have already talked about this or not. I don't know if anybody's talked about this yet or not, but I want to make a point here. People do things for a reason, and a lot of times they're unintentional, and sometimes they're intentional. So they're done in the heat of the moment. They're, well thought out and pre-planned. You know what I mean? I got to thinking about SF Investigates videos that he's put out, right? And that's what I want to talk about. That's what I had an epiphany about. I got to thinking about it, and so SF Investigates put out these videos, and law enforcement has basically shot them down. And you're probably thinking, well, what's the big deal with that, Don? Well, a couple things. Like I said, sometimes things are done for a reason, and timing may play a point in this too. The bottom line is, I wonder if something's about to come out here soon that's going to make Chris and Katie look pretty bad in the public's eye as far as the investigation goes. I wonder if something's going to come out on Chris and Katie from law enforcement. So is that the reason why we're seeing a step up in the videos being put out by SF Investigates? Chris Proudfoot pushing the narrative that, whoever his shadowy person is, and let me tell you something. I don't know if it's been edited, but I've seen a lot of shadowy figures on YouTube where the videos are fake. Okay, I think anybody can basically use just about any intermediate video editor and make a shadow go across the screen or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that's what's happened here, but I'm just saying it's easy to do. And if that was to be done, and a lot of you guys out here wouldn't be able to pick up on it. You know what I mean? If someone was to get a hold of that video that he has and analyze it, they'd be able to find out if that shadowy figure was, an artifact put in there by, like a human being or something like that. So if it wasn't, it's still, I mean, law enforcement guys know, I think law enforcement know, but the point I'm wanting to make is there's something, I think there's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I'm kind of getting some vibes here, because SF has had these for like a while now, I guess. And to just now put it out, and Chris and Katie are, running with this narrative to try to find out, it kind of fits the narrative. Yeah, he did run away. This could have been him. This could have been him running through some yards, right? Which sounds exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love no more than that to be true. If we found Sebastian zipping through people's yards barefooted or whatever with that little flashlight they said he had, I mean, I would love no more than that to be true. But law enforcement has shot it down. So I'm kind of, and I started thinking about it, and I thought, oh, hell. Could they be doing this because law enforcement's kind of breathing down their neck? Could they be doing this because maybe law enforcement's about to come out with some news in the investigation that may look bad on Chris and Katie, right? And, some people say, well, they'd probably arrest them first and then, not necessarily, guys, not necessarily, because if you remember in the Quentin Simon case, that's what stirred up everybody. I mean, we all knew, basically beyond a shadow of a doubt, Leilani Simon was responsible for what happened to Quentin. And it took them a while. I mean, they really didn't say anything, right? They said nothing. That's what kind of irked people too. And there was no, it took a while for them to actually arrest Leilani Simon in that. And so you may not see an arrest, right? You may not see an arrest immediately. But can you imagine if Sumner County and the TBI done a joint press conference and, more or less hinted around? I don't think they would, but they would come out and, probably dispel some rumors and maybe say that they're investigating people that were close to Sebastian. That's all they'd have to say, really. Lord, if they done a press conference at all, my God, it's like hell to freeze over or something. But yeah, I got to thinking. I was laying in bed and I was like, okay, SF Investigates doing this. Why would they do that? Why would Chris be, it's almost like they're purposely trying to paint a narrative that, because in this whole time, they have said Sebastian ran off. That's what they believe. They believe Sebastian ran off. And I'm like, if they're okay, so they're trying to get us on board with that, but the police are shooting it down, right? The police are shooting it down. So why are they doing it now? Why now, guys? That's my question. Why now? And do you feel like something behind the scenes is kind of going on? Not like they're going to solve the case. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like it's going to be anything solved, but could they be getting ready maybe to do a joint press conference and they don't invite Chris and Katie to maybe be a part of that? right? What if they do a joint press conference and, what if Seth is the only one up there with them, right? Because I guarantee you, if there's a press conference held, the way Seth has been, he'd probably raise hell if he wasn't involved in that press conference, right? He'd probably want to say a thing or two. But it's I wonder if something's about to be said, or some information is maybe about to be put out from official sources. I'm not talking about from the news. Well, the news could put out, for the official. I mean, the news can put out a statement for the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, and the news can put out a statement for TBI, both of them. I just wonder, there's something, I don't know, I just get a weird feeling that something's about to be put out. And now, I may be wrong, guys, but this is just my gut feeling. I think something's about to be put out officially, and like it or not, it may make Chris and Katie look bad. It may make them look bad. And again, I'm not saying they have anything. I have to say this. I don't, everybody's, innocent till proven guilty. And I'm not saying that they, did do anything with Sebastian, but because I've got to say this, guys. But it's not looking good. I mean, you got the police shooting down videos left and right that SF Investigates have put out. And it's him doing that and it getting shot down by the police doesn't make them look too good. It doesn't make them look too credible. It's like, just makes you wonder, guys. It makes you wonder. That's what I struggled with last night. I'm like, what's going on here? Why now? Why this? Why now? So, it may not even be it may not be the last video that comes out. And again, Katie said it herself. Think about the sources whenever you see stuff like this. And with SF Investigates getting shot down twice by the police, the official people doing the investigation, if he puts out any more, I would just, unless, the TBI maybe puts out a video, or the Sumner County Sheriff's Office puts out a video, kind of like they done in the Michael Monkey Vaughn case. I think they put out 2 images of 2 different cars in that case. You know what I mean? They put out 2 images of 2 different cars. Could that be what's about to happen? Could that be what's about to happen? Could they be getting ready to release a vehicle description, guys? Oh, hell. We've been waiting. I mean, if they're fixing to do that, we've been waiting on this a long damn time. And if they do release a vehicle description, yeah, I think all YouTube streets, I think they'll be blowing it up. So, kind of interesting, guys. Kind of interesting. So let me know what you think. I like I said, I just got a gut feeling something's going on behind the scenes. Could they be getting ready to release a description of a vehicle? Time will tell. Makes you wonder, don't it, guys? Makes you wonder if they finally are getting ready to release something. Like, again, it could be a vehicle description. Could be a person fitting a description. Could be anything. But I wonder if they're about to release something of a descriptive type, whether it be a car or whatever. Makes you wonder. Just makes you wonder. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video.